Solve the problem.
That's right.
And that's going to be my real big philosophy all for next season is just fucking, I don't care. You're not going to convince me that you're right and I'm wrong, or I'm wrong and you're right. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Solve the problem. And you're wrong anyway.
Just as long as you understand that going into it.
It really doesn't. It's not what if we're right anymore, because I already fucking know me and Gordon are right. Our track record is impeccable.
Yep.
But that's not the point. The point is nothing is getting fixed. We're having the same fucking conversation. Gordon and I, this is our 200th episode today. We should be celebrating. That's actually, that's a for real number.
Is that actually for real? Because
yeah.
It's not like one of these next 15 episodes will be 200?
No, this is episode number 200. And
wow.
For 200 episodes, Gordon and I have had 4 fucking topics, because it's all you people do. Nobody solves problems.
American shooting pipeline, bullshit racism, and fuck, I want people to die. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it.
I'm so sick of Americans shooting black pipelines.
Shit happens way too often, man.
We gotta start. We gotta shut up. We gotta start solving some problems. David Suzuki doesn't give a fuck. Get him to actually come work on some problems. The dude is his carbon footprint's 10,000 times that of the average Canadian. You think he actually cares, or does he just travel around the world telling you need to care more? Fuck you, David Suzuki. It's the same as Bono saying we don't give enough out of our pocket.
Yeah.
Fuck you, you $6 billion bastard.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think you guys need to give more to charity. You've got $6 billion, fucker.
Yeah, but I use that to tell you about what you should do with your charity.
I think you got to give me my $12 back for Zooropa.
I would take back any album by U2, unless it's not the Joshua Tree. It's the only good one they had.
Fucking David Suzuki. Oh, you're killing the environment. He literally farts diesel.
Eric, I have to read you a headline that kind of goes along with most of what we're arguing about.
Solve problems. Go ahead, Gordon.
Melissa Francis, she is... Okay, yeah, you know who she is?
I'm just kidding.
Okay. She is one of the correspondents for Fox News. She actually said, and I'm going to quote this directly, Americans will be very frustrated if coronavirus becomes politicized.
What?
Wait, what? Americans will be very frustrated if coronavirus becomes politicized.
Well, I guess.
I'm pretty sure you missed the mark.
I don't see... No, I can see she's going to say it's like an election thing. I don't see it... The only way it's going to be is because the economies of the two countries involved, like China and American economies, are suffering from it. And that's going to be brought up in November, absolutely.
Yeah.
Americans won't care because he's going to come out and he's going to play some Skinner. They're all going to go, "Bleh!" and he's going to go, "Make America Great." And he's going to give out a bunch of red hats, and they don't give a fuck. They're just red hats. That's all you need in America to get them excited. Just hand them some red hats.
Yeah. I like the red hat that just says nosy little fucker, aren't you?
I want the one that says made you look.
Yeah, made you look is great too.
Or actually, I would like a big WIWR because that's almost MAGA upside down. I never thought I've been trying to do something with the WIWR logo. Like, what if we're right? For those of you who couldn't do that math in your head.
For the record, it took me hearing WIWR 4 times before I figured it out.
With a question mark. I didn't state the question mark. That's why it was unclear.
There you go.
But that's cool. I want to make a MAGA hat, but it'll be a WIWR hat, which is not cool to say, so that's the worst abbreviation ever. That's almost as bad as Timmy Hose. Like, hey, watch Eric and Gord, WIWR, question mark. No, we'll stick with what if we're right.
Wire. Wait, what? Where were? What?
I've got this great abbreviation that adds 7 syllables to the fucking statement.
That's funny.
There we go. I am making bright red WIWR hats for November. That's going to be in response to mega hats.
Now, Eric, have you ever been to a flea market?
I have.
Well, you'd be happy to know that in June 2018, a guy had went into a French flea market, and for 50 euro cents, he bought this little coin. Well, it turns out that coin that he bought is a 1776 continental dollar that is worth nearly $100,000.
That's nuts.
That is just the coolest shit in the world, and I feel horrible for the seller.
Every single year I say, because you hear about someone buys a painting and it turns out to be a real fucking Norman Rockwell or whatever. If someone buys like a coin or a stamp or something, I say every year I'm going to scour these places and look for this shit, and I never do, and even if I did, I wouldn't find anything anyway. But you could make a living on just going around finding rare shit like that people don't know is worth money and then giving them no money for it.
You know what's funny? On the face of the coin, it has a picture of like this sun with like rays coming down a sundial, and underneath that it literally says "Mind you business."
Mind your business.
Mind you business, boy.
That is fantastic.
Mind you business.
Yeah, it's one of those Centennial Neger coins.
Right? All it's missing is boy underneath it.
That is brutal. It says, "What you looking at, honky?" That's a weird thing for a coin to say.
Mind you business. That's still amazing.
I'm going to take... give me 1 sec here, Gordon.
Yeah, please.
Hello? Yeah. Oh, right. Gordon, entertain people for a minute.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to entertain people. So, while Eric's doing that one, well, I won't hit the really big news, but since Eric doesn't necessarily want to talk about that one, I don't know if anybody's heard French mogul Peter Nygaard. He's a big fashion douchebag. He has resigned from his company from sex trafficking accusations. So, way to go, you freaky-haired fucking leather-faced scab. Jesus, you look disgusting. Your fake bullshit smile. So apparently he's like, there's 10 unidentified women who are claimed that they were raped during wild sex parties in the Bahamas. Yeah, he claims that the lawsuit and the entire federal probe he's blaming the whole thing on a neighbor and a hedge fund billionaire, Louis Bacon. They've been doing a legal battle for years over their Bahama property, so he's blaming him. What a douchey thing to do. So, yeah. So he's out. Fuck him. And fuck you too for caring. I don't know if Eric and I are going to be actually talking about this, so I'm going to hold on to that one. Give me a second here.
A reduction. Not to say I've ever had an issue or anything.
We've talked about stuff on the show. This is funny. We can hear Eric talking in the background now.
So I'm purposely looking for. I'm sorry.
This would be great if Eric could actually just shut up.
We're kind of restructuring right now, but it's been a really weird. The end of last year was very weird for them. We were laid off, and then we weren't, and then now it looks like we probably are again. It's just the company is having a hard time.
This is great here, this single-sided conversation.
Right. Well, as you said, said, it's entry level, so I'm not shooting for the stars. As far as forklift experience, I've got.
Oh, it's got a job interview.
So,
that's a good.
I don't know, entry level position. We're looking at maybe 16, 17 an hour kind of thing.
I'm not sure how I'm supposed to entertain with this going on in the background. See, so this is why we do things live, for these awesome moments where Eric gets a job interview. My mother starts vacuuming. It's the joys of live.
Oh, sure, yeah, of course.
I'm not sure what else I can even possibly say right now. I'd love to just mock this conversation, but I'm just not mentally with it enough to do it. I'd like to hire you, but what I'd love really to do is...
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Cool, because we want you to hang underneath the desk and just give me hand jobs all day. Could you do that, Eric? That'd be nice. So Eric just took a drink of water and swallowed because he showed the guy that Eric never wastes a drop. He swallows it all.
Oh, wow.
See?
We must get along. Oh, yeah, no, I definitely appreciate it because I'm currently, I'm going to locate based on whatever position I do take. So to have enough information up front is definitely helpful for me to decide what I have to do. So I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, it sounds fantastic.
That's the bullshit lie right there. That doesn't sound fantastic. It sounds horrible. He doesn't want to do this, but he has to. It's the same reason I'm doing what I'm doing.
You know what? It's wide open. Whatever works.
Just like Eric's asshole. Gaping wide open.
How about 11? Yeah, that sounds great.
Oh, by the way, 11 is the amount of dicks Eric can fit in his ass at once. Just saying.
Yeah, you can just use my personal email.
Which is, I take it deep. That'll tickle your balls.
At live.ca.
When he goes back to listen to this, man, I either might not have a job or I might be getting a raise. Who knows? One or the other. But I'm certainly not going. He told me to entertain. This is the only way I know how to do it. I can almost hear the guy's voice. He sounds like he's sucking dick right now.
I hear that's kind of a trend these days. I didn't realize that, but
yeah, sucking
quite often now.
Yeah, sucking dick is a huge trend. Look at the stretch marks around your mouth. We can all tell you do it. That's too bad he didn't have his headphones on. He wouldn't be able to do a straight face with this shit. This is the best thing is, folks, is Eric will edit this out later.
I'm a little bit more old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned, that means he prefers to use his hand and his mouth. That's just the old school way of doing things. So what we do is a quick plug. Buy our shirts, please. They look awesome. I'm wearing mine. It's awesome. So buy the shirts. And Old Look Fabric. If you're in Southern Ontario, you're in Milton and around some Milton surrounding areas, and you need fabric, go to Old Look Fabric, located over on Main Street in Milton. Fantastic little company, nice little independently owned. Look them up, give some business.
All right, look forward to it.
Of course, sent you.
Hey,
you didn't hear anything I was saying, did you?
No.
Well, that's a good thing because you never would be able to keep a straight face when you're doing that conversation.
Yeah, well, this is live, so there's nothing I can do about it now. This is out there in the world. I thought that was someone calling for the show because it was a number from the States. It was a Pennsylvania phone number, and it was
Oh.
actually a potential employer. So,